Hello and welcome to this edition of the Bell News, keeping you abreast of the coming events and activities here at Breath of Life Christian Center.
Ladies, have you been stressing out? Have the kids been driving you crazy? Well, here's your chance to get away. The Women of Virtue will be hitting the road to San Marcos, Texas for a weekend of food, shopping, and loads of fun. Beginning November 1st at midnight, the bus will depart from Memphis and the adventures will begin. You will find yourselves at the premium San Marcos outlets, Papado's Kitchen, and more. Expect to return November 3rd by 10 p.m. and all payments must be complete by September 9th. The cost prices will vary depending on your accommodation needs. So save the date, pack your bags, and get ready for a good time. For more information, contact Myra Charles at mcharles@bolcc.org.
Harmony, accord, integrity.
I think it's a good thing for us to help our community. It's a positive way for us to get out and give back. And as a church, I think that's what we're about, is getting out into the community and bringing people in to let them know that whatever the circumstances, whatever the situations are, that what they have need of, there is someone in the community that can help them. So I think it's a good thing for us to get out and just reach back and give back to the community.
It's not too late to serve with us. Join us this Friday, September 7th, 1 to 4 p.m. to distribute meal packets to students at Raleigh Egypt Middle School, Egypt Elementary, Promise Academy, and Keystone Elementary. For specific times to serve, please call Tammy Pate at 901-383-5536 or email tpate@bolcc.org.
Working in the community is really fulfilling because it gives you that opportunity to experience and see the difference that you've made in someone's life.
We need all churches, all denominations, all organizations, and all ethnicities to join our efforts and bless God's people.
What would happen if the people of God started handling money God's ways?
One testimony is that before, I would have always paid for vacations and things like that on credit cards. My family and I are going on our very first vacation where we paid for everything in cash. And that's financial peace.
You work too hard to get to the end of your life and have nothing to show for it.
This is my family's legacy that I'm talking about here. I've got to have a plan and be focused.
That knowledge that you pass down to your kids, that is how you change a family tree.
You change your life when you get sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you have that moment where you say, I've had it. I am not going to live like this anymore.
Hi, I'm Kermit Clinton, Clinton family, my son KJ, my wife Stacy. We enrolled in Financial Peace to get things straight, but we learned a great deal. We want to set a legacy of being debt-free, not only us, but our generations to come. That's why we took Financial Peace class, and we learned a great deal. We've got a lot of tools and a lot of things that we're going to use from this day forward. We encourage you, we implore you, take Financial Peace. You'll never forget it.
Financial Peace University begins Wednesday, October 3rd, 6:30 p.m. The cost is $109 per person. Make payments and register online at bolcc.org/FPU 2018.
Oh, I'm Reginald Harris. I'm Howard Mouse. We're here today talking about leadership. We want everyone out there to make sure that we're making every effort to become a better leader. There's a lot of bosses, but there's very few leaders. And in order to become a true leader, there are skills and techniques that you need to learn in order to become effective.
Romans 12 talks about having therefore gifts that are different according to the grace that God has given to us. True leaders know how to make an impact upon people with different gifts and knowing how to bring those gifts together to maximize the call and the purpose, to maximize what God has called us to do together. We can do this as we learn how to work together as leaders.
Absolutely. And also in 1 Corinthians chapter 9, the Apostle Paul talks about being all things to all men. And that's really the key in this day and age to becoming an effective leader. We can't just do the same things that we've done before. We have to adapt, we have to observe, we have to know who our audience is in order to actually effectively lead. Because we can call ourselves leaders, but if no one is following us, then we're just taking a walk.
Absolutely. John Maxwell, he who leads when no one is following is just taking a walk.
That's right.
Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be a leader or are you going to be a follower?
The Leadership Series will take place each Wednesday in September, beginning September 5th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. in their Founders Room. Members, save the date for the next Celebration of Unity and Church Family Picnic, September 30th, following our combined 10 a.m. service. Prices and details are coming soon. Well, that concludes this week's edition of the Bell News, keeping you abreast of coming events and activities. For details, please check bolcc.org, your monthly bulletins, or call during office hours. Thanks for tuning in and have a blessed week.